Hello everyone, my name is Shivani. I'm a Canadian licensed immigration consultant and I'm also the founder of Zest Immigration Services Incorporation. We have proudly launched this initiative to offer free French language lessons to help on your Canadian immigration journey right here on this very YouTube channel. As you may know, French is becoming a key factor in Canadian immigration, and many programs now provide easier or faster pathways if you have strong French skills. Whether you're aiming for a Canadian work permit, direct permanent residency from within Canada or your home country to Canada, or looking to boost your CRS or PNP scores, French can open many doors. That's why we are committed to providing full French training from level A1 to C2, from beginner to advanced level, completely free of charge on this platform, on this very YouTube channel. We will be uploading videos regularly, so be sure to subscribe and stay tuned and watch each lesson to get most benefit from this opportunity. This entire series is our way of supporting you on your immigration path, and your support means the world to us in return. Thank you, and let's learn French together for a brighter future in Canada. Keep watching this video to continue with your French lesson. All the very best for this lesson and many more to come.
Lesson 32, Compound Prepositions and Complex Conjunctions. So today we are going to learn French prepositions made of several words. They're called compound prepositions. We're going to understand how to use longer prepositional phrases and conjunctions, and we're going to practice with some examples. So what is a compound preposition? Well, in French, we call them une locution prépositionnelle. Sounds like a really big word, basically to say it is a group of words that act like one preposition. So if we've studied prepositions, they're just a group of words that mean the same sort of thing. So for example, these are some of the common prepositions in the French language, the compound prepositions. So for example, we have auprès de, which means near or with. So it sounds complicated when you hear locution prépositionnelle, but when you're talking about auprès de, to describe I'm near someone or I'm with someone, it doesn't seem as intimidating. So for example, il parle auprès du professeur. He talks with the teacher. À travers, so through. Elle marche à travers la forêt. She walks through the forest. Au sein de, inside or within. For example, je travaille au sein de l'entreprise. I work within the company. If we use en bas de or en haut de, it's at the bottom of or at the top of. So bas is bottom, haut is top. For example, le chat est en haut de l'arbre. The cat is on top of the tree. Autour de, around. Il y a des fleurs autour de la maison. There are flowers around the house. Compte tenu de. It's three different words. Compte tenu de. So considering or given. Compte tenu de la pluie, nous restons. So given the rain, we stay inside. We also have à compter de. So starting from or as of. Les vacances commencent à compter de lundi. Holidays start as of Monday. We have au-delà de, which is beyond or past. La rivière est au-delà de la colline. The river is beyond the hill. We also have malgré or en dépit de. So malgré would be a more common or informal way of saying it. En dépit de is a very professional, formal way of saying it. It means despite. So il sort malgré la neige. Il sort en dépit de la neige. He goes out despite the snow. We have par-dessus or par-dessous, which is over and under. So le chien saute par-dessus la barrière. The dog jumps over the fence. So su is over, sous under. Étant donné, given that. Étant donné le retard, nous partons. So given the delay, we leave. Près de or loin de. So près de means near, loin de means far from. For example, elle habite près de l'école. She lives near the school. Elle habite loin de l'école. She lives far from the school. Grâce à means thanks to. Je réussis grâce à toi. I succeed thanks to you. En fonction de. So 3 words. En fonction de means depending on. Nous décidons en fonction du temps. We decide depending on the weather. Faute de, so for lack of. For example, faute de temps, je ne peux pas venir. For lack of time, I cannot come. Au niveau de, at the level of or near. So le rendez-vous est au niveau de la gare. The meeting is near the station. À partir de, very similar to à compter de, but a little bit different. So à partir de is starting from or from. For example, le magasin ouvre à partir de 9 heures. The store opens from 9 o'clock. À part is except for or apart from. À part Paul, tout le monde est là. Except for Paul, everyone is here. En plus de is in addition to. Donc, en plus de travailler, elle étudie. In addition to working, she studies. Vis-à-vis de means about or regarding. Que fait-on vis-à-vis du problème? So what do we do about the problem? Y compris. So à part means apart from. Y compris is the opposite. It's including. So tout le monde est venu, y compris Marie. Everyone came, including Mary. De la part de means from or on behalf of. So j'ai reçu un cadeau de la part de mon ami. I received a gift from my friend. À la place de, so instead of. Il travaille à la place de son frère. He works instead of his brother. Au sujet de is very similar to vis-à-vis. So au sujet de is about, regarding. Je veux parler au sujet du film. I want to talk about the movie. Now, when de, very important to remember that when de is followed by a masculine singular noun, donc un nom masculin singulier, we are going to not use de le camion. We are going to use du. So de plus le makes du. Donc du camion. When de is followed by a plural noun, so like de les fleurs, we say des fleurs. De plus le makes de. And when de is followed by a noun starting with a vowel, we use des apostrophes. So very similar to when we talked about le déterminant article. A very similar process here. Now let's speak of complex conjunctions and phrases. So we have certain expressions in French, and I'm going to show you what the use is in English and some examples on how to use them. So for example, depuis que. So it's since followed by a verb. So for example, je travaille ici depuis que j'ai fini l'école. I work here since I finished school. Soit, with part of a sentence, and then soit. So either or. Soit tu viennes, soit tu restes. Either you come or you stay. Après être, so après être plus a past participle. So after doing, and then verbs with être. So après être arrivé, il a appelé. After arriving, he called. There's après avoir with a past participle. So after doing with the verb with avoir. So après avoir mangé, ils sont partis. So it's very similar to the last example, just using le verbe avoir instead of être. After eating, they left. Now pour être plus a past participle. So for having done, and then être verbs. Ils ont été punis pour être arrivés en retard. They were punished for arriving late. We do the same thing with avoir. So we have pour avoir and then a past participle. So for having done, then avoir verbs. For example, il a été félicité pour avoir étudié dur. He was praised for studying hard. We also use pour que. So pour que in English would be so that plus subjunctive. So je parle fort pour que tu comprennes. I speak loudly so that you understand. Bien que is although plus subjunctive. So bien qu'il pleuve, elle sort. Although it's raining, she goes out. Then we have après que, which is after plus an indicative. So après qu'il est parti, j'ai fermé la porte. After he left, I closed the door. Okay, so now let's practice translating into French. I'm going to give you a sentence in English and you are going to translate it in French. So sentence number 1, Sarah will start learning Spanish from next week. Sarah will start learning Spanish from next week. The answer is Sarah commencera à apprendre l'espagnol à partir de la semaine prochaine. So from turns into à partir de. Next example, I will visit you after having finished my homework. I will visit you after having finished my homework. The answer is Je viendrai te voir après avoir fini mes devoirs. So after, après. We will meet either on Wednesday or Thursday. We will meet either on Wednesday or Thursday. The answer is Nous nous verrons soit mercredi, soit jeudi. Next sentence, you will be rewarded for helping the community. You will be rewarded for helping the community. The answer is Tu seras récompensé pour avoir aidé la communauté. Tu seras récompensé pour avoir aidé la communauté. Donc, pour avoir. Last example, I drank tea right after getting dressed. I drank tea right after getting dressed. The answer is J'ai bu un thé tout de suite après m'être habillé. So right after becomes tout de suite après. Now I'm going to give you a text in French, a small text, and you are going to translate it for me in English, please. So the text is Ma sœur partira en vacances à partir de jeudi. Elle arrivera à la gare centrale qui est proche de chez moi. J'irai la chercher en haut des escaliers. Après avoir pris le petit déjeuner, nous irons visiter soit le musée d'histoire, soit le parc municipal. The answer is My sister will go on vacation starting Thursday. She will arrive at the central station, which is near my house. I will go to pick her up at the top of the stairs. After having breakfast, we will visit either the History Museum or the City Park. Great job, everyone.